So today I will be making another interesting tobacco recipe. This is a full flavor Turkish tobacco blend. Welcome to another do-it-yourself Eliquid recipes. I'm John, I'm a flavor compounder, and today I'm keeping the theme of tobacco going for this week with another tobacco recipe. This time I'm trying to go for the smell of a Turkish blend cigarette similar to Camel's or LM cigarettes. What I like about Turkish tobacco is that it's very aromatic with small leaves and is cured naturally in the sun, and all that it makes it perfect to be used as a pipe tobacco. Since we're only vaping it, this recipe will taste and smell the same way it smells when you walk in a room that someone was smoking a tobacco pipe before. You smell a sweet and mellow smell, not too heavy smelling like a cigarette, but it's more aromatic and sweet. Turkish tobacco, since it's a mild variety, has to have low to medium levels of nicotine. So this recipe is mixed at 3 mg to be able to be vaped all day or in a drip atomizer. For the blend in this recipe, I picked the Desert Ship from Flavor Art. The reason I picked this one over other tobacco e-liquids is the spice profile that went with. When you combine that with the sweetness of the RY4 Double, you have a mellow and complex vape with a great balance of sweet and earthy flavors. The added chocolate from the fudge brownie is just there to mask any bitterness and fill in any gaps with a nice chocolate aftertaste. You don't have to use specifically the fudge brownie from Capella that I used. The only reason I went for it is I know the exact ratio that it works with this tobacco mix from experience, but if you have another chocolate that you like, experiment with it, and I'm pretty sure you can find a perfect ratio too. Now, the only downside, like with all tobacco e-liquids, is the steeping time. This one would benefit from a long sitting, so let it steep for as long as you can wait, but 2 weeks at least minimum. This blend is a high VG recipe with 80% vegetable glycerin and 20% of propylene glycol. The reason for the extra vegetable glycerin is that it helps provide more smoothness to the mix and mellow out the tobacco taste. Finally, Vape Wizard is included here again. If you don't have any, it is not a big deal, but it definitely helps mellow out the taste. So now after making it, I will put it in warm water for about 30 minutes and then come back with a very quick review. I also have a 2 weeks old mix to try out too right after. Here in the background, I have some flags. These are the top countries watching, but I will keep updating them as we go with more countries too. So I left it for 20 minutes and then let me try it now in this mod at 25 watts. This is the recipe I just made, and then after I will try the older one. So let me turn it on and I will try it very quickly. It's still very harsh. You can taste all the spices and the sweetness, but it's really intense. If you like your liquid sweet, maybe add 1 or 2 drops of sweetener in it per 5 milliliters to make it a little more mellow. But it's not bad, but it would definitely benefit for sitting for a little bit. Now I will try the older one. This is 2 weeks old, and I will try this mod. I will set it at 15 watts. Yeah, this is definitely smoother actually, and it tastes way more blended. None of the flavor really stand out, and it tastes more like of a one sweet and earthy mix. I like vaping this recipe at pen style mods. The tight draw you get and the low temperatures make this e-liquid a very close alternative to real tobacco. Unfortunately, there is not an accurate way to replicate the dry burn of a real cigarette, but as taste goes, this is very close to real Turkish tobacco blend smell. Try it if you like tobacco e-liquids. This is a different approach to the usual e-liquids you find in the market. Tomorrow I will have a review on just the Desert Ship flavor that I used here in this recipe to give you a better idea if it fits in your collection and if you should try it or buy it. That is all I have for this recipe. I will post the links for everything that I used today in the description. If you make it, tell me how you find this recipe also, and if you make any changes to it, let me know. I would like to try what you did too. So I hope you liked this mix. See you next time.